today's cook, I am showing you guys my take on how to make the best hamburger buns ever. And to go along with these beautiful buns, I am making some pulled pork that will knock your socks off. So let's do it. These are all the ingredients I'm going to be using to make these amazing buns. We have exactly 463 grams of flour, 1 large egg, 14 grams of yeast, 31 grams of granulated sugar, 9 grams of salt, 41 grams of butter, 30 grams of my secret ingredient, which is baby milk powder. I know it sounds weird, but it gives a unique flavor that you're gonna love. And to finish it off, we have 220 grams of lukewarm water. Now all we have to do is combine these ingredients together in the right sequence and make amazing buns. For today's process, I am going to be using a mixer, and I definitely recommend it. Can it be done by hand? Yes, it can, but get ready for a workout. The first thing to do is combine all the dried ingredients first. And remember, exact amounts always in the description down below. Once all the dried ingredients are combined, mix it well with a whisk. Once everything has been combined, go ahead and throw in all your liquids. The butter, followed by the lukewarm water, and the egg. Now bring in your mixer and we're going to start it off with the mixing paddle. The reason you want to use the paddle attachment first is that you want all those ingredients to combine extremely well before putting in your dough hook. Once you notice your mixer is having a hard time, that's a sign for you to change it to the dough hook. Put in the dough hook, set your mixer to speed number 3, and leave it on for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, the dough should be a little bit sticky, and once I remove it out of the bowl, here's the consistency you're looking for. As you can see, it's a nice elastic and also a little bit sticky dough. Now the trick for it not to get stuck in your hand is to move it quickly, making a ball as fast as you can. And on a bowl, splash a little bit of olive oil, throw in the dough and coat it all sides with that olive oil. And the reason you want to do that is so that when it's rising, it does not stick to the bowl. Now all there's left to do is to cover with plastic film and put it somewhere nice and warm so that the dough can rise. A perfect place is your oven when it's off. After 2 hours has elapsed, it should at least double its size. Now this dough is so nice that you don't need any additional flour to work with it. As you can see, it is extremely elastic, and when you're touching it, it should be very soft. This lets you know that your dough is ready. Now for large buns, you want to split it in 6 equal parts. If you want smaller buns, split it in 8. But I like my buns nice and large. Then you want to make a ball, and there's 2 methods to do it. The first one is a pull and pinch. Start by pulling the top and pinching the bottom. This technique is great, but it's also a little bit slow. As you can see, you just tuck it in and keep pinching, and in the end you have a perfect ball. The second method starts off the same way, but instead of keep pinching the bottom, you just lay it down flat on the table and roll your hand around it. This method is great because you can use 2 hands at the same time, making the process a lot faster. And ultimately, all you're trying to do is make the perfect dough ball. If you want your buns to be the exact same size, you have to use a scale. That is before you start making the dough balls. But for me, to be honest with you, I like the rustic shape of different sizes, so I never weight them. Now when you're baking your buns, it is important to use some type of non-stick surface. I am using a silicone mat. You can also use parchment paper. You don't want your buns to stick to the sheet pan. Now all there's left to do is coat them nicely with a little bit of olive oil, cover them with the plastic wrap, and let them rise again for an additional hour. After 1 hour, this is what they look like. From here on out, it's pretty straightforward. Make a simple egg wash by beating up some eggs and coat them nicely on the buns. Now they are not going to be hamburger buns if you don't use sesame seeds. Without sesame seeds, they are just called buns. After you spread out the sesame seeds, they are ready for baking. I'm baking these beautiful buns at 425 degrees Fahrenheit until they are golden brown. Usually only takes 20 minutes. So let's do it. Now that they have been baked to perfection, you can really see how superior they are from the store-bought ones, and the best thing is you can now do them at home. And I gotta open one up for you so you can see the texture. These buns, in my opinion, they have a perfect balance. They're savory, a little bit sweet, extremely soft, perfect amount of fat, and just taste amazing. These buns are so much superior than your store-bought that is worth the time for you to make it. It will make your burgers so much better. Talking about burgers, I decided to make an amazing pulled pork sandwich. And it's pretty straightforward. I started by removing a little bit of the fat from this pork butt. Then so my rub stick, I gave it a light coating of yellow mustard. Then I coated nicely with GUGA'S rub. Once that was done, I put it on my roasting rack so that I can smoke this beautiful pork butt. I'm gonna be smoking it at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 4 hours. After 4 hours, you can really tell that it has a nice smoky color. The mahogany color is an indication that it has a beautiful smoke ring. Then the next step is to coat it up with some brown sugar, lots of butter, a little bit of honey, and finish it off with apple juice. Then I seal it tightly with aluminum paper and it goes back to the smoker for an additional 4 hours, or until probe tender. As it was cooking, I also decided to do GUGA'S barbecue sauce. I am still perfecting this sauce, so very soon you will see the recipe. But if you like Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, stay tuned for that because you will love this one even more. After a total of 10 hours, my pork butt was ready and it was time to make some beautiful pulled pork sandwiches. Check it out. Alright everybody, we have our beautiful pulled pork sandwiches here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now I finally gave you my buns recipe. Oh, that sounded kind of weird, yeah. Right? Anyway, my hamburger buns, everybody. That's what I meant. Buns. Come on, bro. How's it going? Anyway, I think it's enough talking. We have to give this a try. Are you ready, Angel? Are you ready, Chris?
Let's go. Ready.
All right, let's go for it. Dig in.
You're right here.
Everything done from scratch, including the hot barbecue sauce as well. Ooh! Cheers! Oh, you digged in already?
I digged in already.
How is it, Chris?
You put vinegar on mine?
No. There's no vinegar, Chris.
Wow.
Is it good, Angel?
Good.
Oh yeah. Mmm.
Oh, that's good.
And the bread is so fluffy.
Mmm. Oh man, come on. That's delicious.
Bread's super good.
Yep. This bread never fails me, everybody. Very easy to make. Very easy to make.
And that sauce, what is sweet? I like that.
You like that barbecue sauce?
I like the barbecue sauce.
Chris approve? Andrew approve? That's it, guys. This is my hamburger buns recipe. Let's get that right. Also, a nice, fast, quick pulled pork. Well, not so fast, actually. Take a little while. It takes almost the entire day to make pulled pork. But anyway, how do you like the pulled pork?
It's really good. Hey, now you guys got GUGA'S buns and his pulled pork.
Anyway, guys, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Remember, if you are interested in anything I use, everything is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
So you really just give everybody your buns like that?
Come on, bro. I don't give the buns. Oh, my God.
Buns like that?
How many buns do you have?
Today, only 6.
Only 6. Wow.
That sounded bad, man. I didn't know what else to say. Don't make fun of me. I'm gonna sell them.
6 buns is a lot, dude.
There's a lot of buns.
Nothing go around.
Chris! What the hell, bro? Guys, we are out!